Want to know why the Indy 500 is known as the greatest spectacle in racing? Well, here's a crash course.
Crash course? Too soon, bro.
Imagine going 230 miles an hour, bumper to bumper at a freaking wall. If it were you or me, we'd piss our pants.
Come on, danger's my middle name.
Now, the drivers, they make it look easy. Know why? Because they're backed up by the biggest brains on the planet. I'm talking NASA grade. Coolest nerds ever. The machines they build cover the length of a football field every second.
You ever take an inch?
An inch?
What, a millimeter, nanometer?
Dude, and these guys are fit. Tony, what are you doing?
Not now, I'm busy.
Crazy fit.
I could do this all day.
Like triathlete fit.
The Ironman, actually.
Yeah, easy there, Hannibal. Their office hits 120 degrees on a brisk day, and they eat G-force for breakfast.
Hell yeah, it's a 500-mile buffet.
Power steering?
Nada.
Power brakes?
Nope.
Want to rest?
You call an 8-second pit stop rest.
Think you can handle it? Then make sure this is your idea of a fender bender. 3 hours later, you're back behind the wheel.
Could be sooner, but they had to fix the car.
It is the most attended single-day sporting event on God's green earth. It's the Indy 500. Class dismissed.
Hello everybody and welcome to the famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the NCS SimRacing Challenge Season Number 2 All-Star Race. We come to this wonderful yard of bricks for 24 laps around this 2.5 mile track, the first ever All-Star event for the NCS SimRacing Challenge featuring the DW12 IndyCar package. We're here live on ESPN coverage for this wonderful event. Aaron Hunter has taken the pole. 19 drivers are entered in today's race. These consist of race winners from season number 1 and season number 2 of the NCS SimRacing Challenge, the season 1 champion, Henry Guo, the points leader of the NCS truck division, and the fan vote winner. Drivers are pulling off now, and we're going to take a look at our starting lineup. Row number 1, Aaron Hunter has 1 win, and Abel Nickerson, a rookie. Row number 2, 2 championship contenders from last season, Eris Yuko and Sean McKean. Row number 3 sees last season's champion Henry Guo and the Daytona 500 winner Christian Vargas. Row number 4, Sam Francis in the 52 and Nick Roten, who has 2 wins on his career. Row number 5 sees Richard Fridge and the latest first-time winner, Joshua Harrison. Row number 6, Alexander Rowe and the most winningest driver in NCS history, Harry Williams. Row number 7, Colin Scarborough and the Truck Series points leader, Junebug. Row number 8 sees Ricardo Garcia back in the 03 and Season 1 Daytona 500 winner, Ian McDaniel. Row 9 has the fan vote winner, Dominic Anthony, and Garrett Lamar donning the 71 for this race. And rounding out the field in the number 3, Josh Moore. Garrett Lamar decided to take the number 71 instead of the 30. That is his truck team number. That is why he is driving that car. So the driver is just about to exit turn number 4. Famous yard of bricks here. A 1-yard strip covering the start-finish line as these drivers creep towards it, ready to go 24 laps to crown the first champion of the All-Star race. Green flag is out. Aaron Hunter is going to lead him down to turn number 1. The high drag aero kit of the DW12 keeps these guys all packed together as Aris Yuko is your current leader. He led lap number 1. Here comes Henry Guo up the inside, though. He's going to overtake the 54 and take the lead going down the back straightaway as he took the lead heading into turn number 1 through the short chute. Still hasn't been able to clear that 54 yet. But the 52 is Sam Francis right behind him. He's going to get a big aero push going into turn 3 and clear the 54. Sam Francis is going to do the same as Henry Guo did to his teammate, and down the front straightaway, the 52 of Sam Francis. He was the winner of the Bass Pro Shops night race in season number 1. He drove the number 86 5-hour Energy Toyota for Azo Racing Team, now a part of Astolfo Motorsports, in what is assumed to be a multi-year deal in the number 52 car, with Richard Fridge right behind him. Pulling to the inside goes the 20 car, and the 52 not going to hold up a fight as we're only on lap 3 of 24. Richard Fridge is going to take the lead, one of a few rookies here in today's race. Winner of the Pennzoil 400 at the Season 2 Las Vegas race for the NCS SimRacing Challenge. Has surpassed expectations in that crisis race in the Cyrus Racing Team number 20 car, with the XPEL sponsorship on his side pod, donning the classic CRT colors. Holding off Aaron Hunter down the back straightaway, he went, sending the 34 up to the high side, with Colin Scarborough trying to poke his nose out underneath the 20 car. Take a watch out for that 03 car. Here comes Ricardo Garcia battling for that second spot as we're on lap 5 of 24. Ricardo Garcia in the 03 holding off Nick Roten on board with Henry Guo. This is what it looks like going 3 wide at this track. They've been able to hold it steady 3 wide all the way in the back, and this is just madness. Just hear how nice these cars sound. His team owner Dominic Anthony right alongside him. Richard Fridge stays in the lead, but he's got Nick Roten right underneath him. The 0 Pfizer car of Nick Roten takes the lead away from Richard Fridge. He won in the closest finish in NCS racing history at Bermuda in season number 1. The winner of the Bermuda Triangle 400, Roten, with the Mercedes engine power, looking to try and get another victory here soon. Josh Moore takes the lead away from him. Not for long, Josh Moore will have the lead as he's going to be usurped by the 00 Junebug. The current Truck Series points leader earned that provisional spot for the Truck Series points leader. The NCS SimRacing Challenge points leader also gets a provisional, but that current points leader is Alexander Rowe, so he was already locked in from his win. The 86 barely takes the lead, not for long. Here comes the yellow submarine of Sean McKean, the Pennzoil car, looking a lot like Helio Castroneves' scheme from years prior. A Season 1 championship contender. It is shocking that McKean has not won as many races as you may seem to think he has. I mean, he's been up front quite a lot in the past 2 seasons, but he has only been a one-time race winner at Pikes Peak, race number 5 of Season 1. Is Joshua Harrison in the number 18 right behind him, but the 18 slides up the track. They were single file for the first 2 positions, but he lets Aris Yuko go by him. 3 wide once again back in the pack. That is the 20, the 52. No, that's the 87, the 20, the 87, and the 2. As Colin Scarborough slips out underneath and lets them go through the corner with ease. Dominic Anthony has fallen back a little bit, trailing the back of the pack as Sean McKean stays up front. Dominic Anthony was your fan vote winner, getting that fan vote provisional spot. As here comes Christian Vargas in the number 72, the Siemens DW12 IndyCar, your Daytona 500 winner for season number 2. Not for long, says Garrett Lamar, as Lamar in the number 71 takes the lead away. Norris Andrews was originally supposed to be slotted to drive this car, but there is currently a lot of tension between Garrett, Lamar, and Norris Andrews. We will have more info on that later. So Lamar was supposed to be driving the 30 car. He is now driving the 71 with permission from team owner Christopher Marnell. As Sam Francis leading here on lap number 11 of 24. These laps flying by. As the 86 of Abel holding off these drivers, as here comes Alexander Rowe. Rowe has 2 wins on the season in season number 2, as well as being the points leader. So he got into the race because he was leading the points and already having those 2 wins at Rockingham and Phoenix. Going to the inside of Sam Francis goes the number 37, Cottonelle IndyCar. And he is going to clear the 52. Down the back straightaway, these cars bobbing and weaving, diving back and forth. Lots of movement here up front. The 0-0 barely pokes his nose underneath Alexander Rowe, and Junebug is going to take the lead away from Alexander Rowe. The winner of the Coca-Cola 250 is Junebug for the NCS Truck Division. But Josh Moore going underneath him. Ian McDaniel trying to put up a fight, giving a little arrow push to the 3 before I would assume the 26 car tries to go to the front, and look at that. Ian McDaniel going underneath Josh Moore and getting the advantage going out of turn number 4 in that pink and white BWT livery. Ian McDaniel looking hard to miss out in front. Roten didn't like that I was talking about Ian that much and decided to take the lead away, and now the 0 car retakes the lead here on lap 14 of 24. Probably the biggest lead that we've seen all day that Nick Roten had just going down the back straightaway. And down the front straightaway, again, he's going to have a pretty large lead going into turn number 1. A bit of breathing room for the leader, but not for the guys in second place. They're 3 wide with Harry Williams going up the middle, getting around Garrett Lamar, and Harry Williams in the number 87 taking a charge. The winningest driver in NCS SimRacing Challenge history. 3 wins under his belt. Trying to get this all-star win, as Roten has commanded the lead for all of this lap, but he's got the 20 of Richard Fridge going underneath him. Barely taking the lead here now, lap 16 of 24. Fridge up front, Aaron Hunter right behind him. Ricardo Garcia usurps the 0 for 3rd place. Side by side for the front, the 20 and the 34 are going to battle down the back straightaway. It's going to be very interesting. Here we go. Ricardo Garcia going to make it 3 wide for the front. 3 wide for the lead. Nearly they were, as Ricardo Garcia has taken the lead in the short chute coming out of turn number 4, taking the lead away from Aaron Hunter. Richard Fridge wisely backed out from the top lane entering turn 3. That could have been a wreck, but smart driving decisions by Richard Fridge enabled them to race cleanly. Still caution free here on lap 17 of 24. Only a few laps to go in today's exciting race. The 03 got very loose. Nearly taps the wall, nearly taps it again, as Joshua Harrison's going to take the lead away from Aris Yuko, with Sean McKean right on his tail. Impressive driving abilities by these drivers, as the 03 of Ricardo Garcia is falling like a rock down the order. Joshua Harrison in the lead in that number 18 Wendy's car. Looking awfully strong here with Sean McKean right behind him. Was the points leader going into a few races, but was the winner at Talladega. Whoa! Contact wheel to wheel between Sam Francis and Josh Moore. Thankfully, Sam Francis had a better right of mind to back out of the throttle and make sure there wasn't a wreck, as Josh Moore just kept on going. Sean McKean slips underneath Joshua Harrison, as I was just trying to elaborate what happened, and the 27 back out in front with the 26 with a hard charge down the inside, nearly touching wheels. Sean McKean nearly came down on Ian McDaniel, but here comes the 26 side by side with his former teammate down the front straightaway. It looks like McDaniel's going to have a nose right at the line. Lap 20 of 24 here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the All-Star race. A little breath of relief there as Ian McDaniel held the lead. Josh Moore, nearly into the wall. I think the 27 of Sean McKean did hit the wall, and Josh Moore is in the lead. McKean slipping back as he taps the wall on the back straightaway. Henry Guo is going to go underneath Josh Moore as they're battling side by side. Moore has the advantage at the line, but Guo is there, so is Rowe, making it 3 wide for the lead nearly. The 3 backed out of it smartly. His spotter was yelling, "Back out, back out, back out." And Rowe and Guo are fighting for the lead. 2 teammates, 2 championship contenders going all for it for bragging rights here today. Rowe is going to take it away from Guo. It looked like Rowe was going to get a little breathing room by going high up in the short chute, but that allowed Christian Vargas to get the lead away from him. Lap 22 of 24 now. Only 3 to go here at Indianapolis. Sam Francis trying to get his nose out underneath the 72 car. Blocking down the back straightaway they go. No drivers going all the way to the grass. It seems like there's a bit of debris down there from an earlier race, so they are not venturing down there. Christian Vargas still holds the lead for now. The 72 Siemens machine taking us to 2 to go here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. 5 miles left for the NCS SimRacing Challenge All-Star Race. On board with Nick Roten. Under the inside he goes. He's got the advantage on the 72. They're going to be side by side as they enter turn number 3. Nose to nose, Roten's going to get the advantage. The 72 backs out, and he's got a big arrow push from Junebug, as Roten has the full advantage coming to the final lap. The white flag is out here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Nick Roten only 2.5 miles away from victory. No challengers around him. The 00, the 72 still battling side by side as they're going down the back straightaway. Nobody getting the big run that we may see. They're 3 wide for second place. Colin Scarborough goes underneath. No, Junebug gets the advantage out of the corner, but that's just going to be for second place. Coming to the line, the 0 Pfizer machine of Nick Roten wins the All-Star race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. An incredible performance by the 0 car of Nick Roten. The Mercedes power brings Tilden Motorsports home a victory. In the All-Star race. Nick Roten winning the All-Star race. Junebug finishing second. Colin Scarborough in his red machine finishing third. Eris Yuko fourth. Christian Vargas fifth. Joshua Harrison sixth. Aaron Hunter, the pole sitter, finished seventh. Sam Francis eighth. Abel Nickerson ninth. Richard Fridge 10th. Harry Williams was up front for a tiny bit of the race, finished 11th. Sean McKean fell down to 12th. Alexander Rowe 13th. Ricardo Garcia finished 14th. Ian McDaniel finished 15th. Henry Guo 16th. Dominic Anthony was sort of in the back for most of the race, finishing 17th. Josh Moore finished 18th, and Garrett Lamar got way loose out of turn 1 and ended out the race in 19th. Congratulations to Nick Roten on winning the first ever NCS SimRacing Challenge All-Star race here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And that was surely a very, very fun, exciting race. And we are going to see you guys next week for a points-paying race. It'll be race number 12, the Mobile One at the Glen, for race number 12 of the NCS SimRacing Challenge. We will see you guys all there. It's sure to be a fun one at a road course.